again for Precision Flight Tutorials video episode 5. I realize it's been a while since I've had a video out. I'm very sorry for that. I had a few interruptions with school and then real flight stopping working and then just kind of procrastinating the video. Back again here making the video. I'll start getting them out again and we'll get back up to speed. So let's go ahead and get into this. In episode 5, we're going to talk about turnaround maneuvers. When you're doing a sequence, turnaround maneuvers are the maneuvers that set you up for your high K factor, usually center maneuvers. Turnaround maneuvers are usually lower K factor or score factor. People tend to neglect them. They don't set them up properly. They don't get a good score. And what they don't realize is they're not setting themselves up for success when it comes down to the center maneuver. Turnaround maneuvers are very important for the center maneuvers. If they're not set up properly, they're not at the correct distance, baseline, wind correction, you could completely throw off your center maneuver and lose your high K factor maneuver. So what I'm going to show is a few different, I'll do like 3 or 4 different turnaround maneuvers, maybe a couple different variations of them, show you why you want them set up correctly, so when you're in your sequence, you're achieving your maximum score and you have a better chance of winning. So, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to take off and kind of pretend like I'm doing a normal sequence. I'll get up to a decent altitude, I'll make my turn, set up my trim pass. And when you're setting up with your trim pass, get a good distance. Pattern and IMAC, usually you want to fly at about 150 meters. Stay at that distance, and then baseline is up to you. Having a higher baseline is more helpful. It gives you more time to think and react. Just lets you have a much nicer looking sequence. So I'll go ahead and make turnaround maneuver here. I'm going to do a Cuban 8 with a half roll on the down line. And then now I'm going to do kind of a pretend center maneuver. I'm just going to do a loop. Then I'm going to go to a turnaround maneuver. So here I'm at center. I have a good baseline. I have a good distance. I'm not pressured to get this loop done. I can make it nice and round, come all the way back around, end up at about the same height and distance, and then set up for my turnaround maneuver. I'll go ahead and do a reverse Cuban 8 here. So establish my 45, make my half roll, make the second line match the first, and pull around. Now with turnaround maneuvers, you do not have to exit at the same baseline. That is up to you. But you want to exit at a consistent baseline and a consistent distance. Using wind correction in a turnaround maneuver is detrimental. You need to wind correct. That way, when you come out of it, you're exactly where you want to be. And if you're not, you're going to mess up your center maneuver. So again, I'm going to do another just half Cuban here, half roll on the down line, establish my 45, make my half roll, establish my base and distance. I'm set up for my center maneuver. Go ahead and do a 4-point roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do a stall turn. Stall turns are usually pretty simple. You do need to wind correct them. I don't have any wind here at the moment. Just pull up, establish your vertical, always stall into the wind. Always, always, always. You will bomb a stall turn if you do not stall into the wind, and you will get blown either direction, and it will mess you up when you want to come back for center. So because I had my stall turn at a consistent distance, consistent baseline, I was completely set up there for my next center maneuver. I was not rushed. I didn't have, I wasn't too close in. I wasn't too far out. The airplane was right where I wanted it to be because I set up my turnaround maneuver properly. So basically what I'm saying is set up your turnaround maneuvers, pay attention to them, give them detail and time. It will pay off when you're coming into a sequence, and will also make your general sport flying style just look a lot nicer. When you turn around the field, you have just a nice, easygoing, properly done turnaround maneuver and set you up for whatever you want to do in the center. I'll go ahead and do a couple others. I'll do a sharp tooth here, establish my 45, 2-point roll, establish my vertical down line, pull out, establish my baseline. And then I'll do a reverse shark's tooth. I believe I have these correct. Reverse may start at the 45. I honestly don't remember. So we'll pull, establish our vertical, pull over the top aggressively for a 45, 1, 2, and establish our baseline again. I am flying a little lower baseline, a little closer in because I am in a simulator to help you see the airplane. Like I said, usually a good distance is about 150 meters. I think I usually fly at about 150 feet, maybe 200 feet above the ground. That's my baseline. Figure that out for yourself, but do not fly too low. You will pressure yourself for time, it will mess you up, and it will not look composed. Uh, I think that's about all I have to add on this video. If you have any questions on turnarounds, which I don't really think anyone will, feel free to hit me up. I hope the video has been helpful with you, and look forward to seeing you next time. The next 1 or 2 videos, I haven't decided if I'm going to split them up, will be for the basic IMAX sequence and sportsman pattern sequence. Both of those are the beginner entry level sequences. I will run over them. I will link the Arresti in the description and get you guys set up to go, hopefully, to your first precision contest. So, Brian Yap Dude signing out, and we'll see you next time.